slam, lag get wrecked. We still run through, whole squad yelling. This one's for you, cause the duck is live. Turn it up, we ride. From the dirty south we slide. Pitch start, let it fly, let it fly. The duck is live. Drop a duck in the line. If it down for the vibe, say quack one time. Quack, 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 quack one time. Quack one time. Head flip back, lean in the cam. Big bright blaze, cat screaming blam. Leg try to bite, we break right through. Whole squad wallet, it's wins for you. Joystick slap, heat in the zone. Mars in the back, guarding the throne. Street so lit, we melt that Q. If you part of the flock, then you already knew. Cause the duck is live. Turn it up, we ride. From the south, we slide. Hit start, let it glide, let it glide. Duck is live. Drop a high in the line. If you down for the vibe, say quack one time. Quack. Bass hit hard, feel it in the chest. Ducks on the pond, better than the rest. Tennessee heat, burning through the wire. Hype so hot, set the check on fire. Sub bell ringing gold on the screen. Hottest squad that you ever seen. Lock and loaded, ready for the run. Big house gang, yeah, y'all number one. Number one. Number one. Turn the volume up high. If you ride with the rock, go wing in the sky. From the south, we slide. Let's start. Let it fly. Trust the duck is live. 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 Click in the chat. 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 Cause the duck is live.
Hey y'all, Close Look here. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome in everyone. Eva, Jam Night. Eva, I blame you for me being a slacker. You know, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Furry over on Twitch, how are you? Hope you're doing good today. So, tonight, we are going back to No Man's Sky. And, like always, I am just going to do whatever the hell I want. Because it's funner that way. We don't have a set plan of what we're forced to do. We just enjoy ourselves, come up with cool things. Why not? I'm glad, also, Furry, glad you enjoyed the intro. I worked hard on that. So, better get on my spacesuit. There we go. That's better. So, tonight, I added some mods to the game. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing crazy. Just, I want to show y'all what I did. Let me get this chat set up so I can see everybody. There we go. My chat is showing movement, but I'm not showing actual chat coming up on the screen, which is really weird. Eva, say something in chat randomly for me. Darky, I can see what you say, so that's good. Just YouTube's not showing up correctly. So, one of the mods is, for some reason, I just wanted to where I can change the size of anything. So, things that normally won't resize, I can resize to bigger or smaller now. Okay, I can see Eva. See, like, normally you can't make these this small, but now it's tabletop size. And I did not plan for this, but it also gave me these things to be able to use in the other stuff, which is interesting. I don't know what's going to happen if I try to use it here, but The main reason I did that is because I also wanted to add one more thing, and that is a mod that is less restrictive on the amount of stuff I use to build a ship. The normal limit, like for this thing that I'm going to completely destroy and rebuild because I'm just not happy with it, was you get a 100-piece limit. She said no, but she did something anyway, didn't she, Jam? You get a 100-piece limit, and then you're kind of stuck, and that's it. I changed that limit to 200 now. There was one that will actually increase the limit to far beyond that, but I figured 200 was enough because that would give me a better chance to have something that would render in for other people who play with me, like Jam. When he jumps in with me, when I'm playing, he might even jump in and mess around with me at night, who knows? But it's just, you know, I need more, and I want to give it a try. Finding the entrance, there it is. I put a top entrance, I thought, in this thing too, but I didn't see it. Where's my cockpit? See, that's another reason I'm not the just biggest fan. Watch me get through here, and I can't get through it because of that. Up and around. Yep, it was blocking my cockpit, a freaking tree. Why am I not surprised? Now, this doesn't look bad. It looks almost like a jet. It's just, it's not the best, and obviously I was limited by it because of the size. I just wanted to build something really big, and I did it. But the handle's terrible. And the engines on it, yes, there is a ridiculous amount of engines on this thing. But engines don't, extra engines in this don't mean speed all the time. But because I have the two mods that let me control the size and everything like that, I think that's also going to make it so I have more options to make the ship look a little cooler without using a crap ton of parts either, which that's kind of what I'm hoping for. All right, we're going toward the space station now, so we should be good. How you doing tonight, Jam? And of course, I'll play some music and all the fun stuff while we're doing this. Yeah, I kind of backed out just to open up the music, get it ready. Like, I do like they added something like that to the game where when you tab out, it kind of just pauses the screen so it's not using more GPU power than it really needs to when it's not in use. You're in my way. Thank you. Out of the way. And get rid of you, and more want to come and get in your place. This is the reason I don't care for this thing. Look how crappy it steers. Let me in. The thing is, though, I'm wondering what this mod will let me use more than one cockpit. Or the two mods. That's awesome, Jam. So, obviously, chat is slightly behind my live, but there's two reasons I've been doing that lately. One is so everybody can see anything I do in 4K, which YouTube has been clamoring for streamers and creators to do shit in 4K, which is fine. But also, me doing it on normal latency also makes it so ads and things like that will show up on half the screen. Instead of the ad coming up and cutting out the live stream for you to miss something, the only thing it'll do is cut out my voice and play the ad on half the screen, which I like that better. And I'm sure y'all love that a lot better too. At least you ain't missing something, which I personally despise missing stuff. Alright, let's start deleting this craziness. Out of curiosity, just let me delete all this, some of this first. We are going to test the theory of it allowing more than one cockpit just for the heck of it. Yeah, the one that it's like 999 parts. I don't need that many parts. There's a lot I can do with just a little over 100 and be really good. So, okay, my building menu's normal. That's good. Put this here. And I'll put this down. Cockpit. Put another one of these down and a second cockpit. Access cockpit installed. Oh, darn. That'd be cool if I could have more than one cockpit. Just for the heck of it. But I'm thinking maybe I might be able to do it out of the build menu, since everything does show up. Okay. We're gonna do different cockpits. I mean, different habitats. I'm thinking the cockpit and area is going to get the ambassador. Like, that's the nice area of the ship. That's where, you know, all the main stuff's going to be. Most of my ships aren't multi-layer, like stairs and stuff. So since I can do this now, we're going to try doing a multi-floor one. I'm not going to go super long and big, even though I can. Actually, I didn't mean to do that. All right, that's going to be that. We'll put this one here temporarily for now. Actually, just in case, let's do this one, because I do like the way it looks on the inside. I'm not a big fan of the outside of it, but the inside of it looks great. But I'm going to put that there. I'm probably not even going to keep the cockpit in that area. This is Thunderbird. Okay, so that's going to be my downstairs. I keep hitting buttons. But the upstairs, where, you know, the classy people go, well, you know, like the captain, like that'll be the captain's quarters. And here, that'll be a captain's area. And then I guess I'll do this like this to here. Actually, let's put this here. I can't put that there because it'll cut through, but these will fit there with no problem. But this one will probably look the best because I can do stuff with that. I actually like that, and I can make that work. And once I get more stuff added. Now, downstairs, well, the ambassador stuff, I can actually make these like wings going across the top also. Like this. Yeah, that kind of would work. And then I could make them attach to up here. The only problem is, how things will look inside the cockpit when I'm done. Okay, so let's get rid of that one. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, a big deal. So here, here, and then here. No, that ain't right. That ain't the way I did that side. Alright, so that matches. That one matches. It's this one I didn't do right. Or no, it's this, ain't it? Something's not matching correctly. I did something wrong somewhere. My brain's just not catching it. Because that's lined up straight across there. Those two, same spot. Those two in the same spot. Those two in the same spot. Those two in the same spot. This one was connected to the same spot as that one. Oh. Jeez. It's because I left that there and didn't... My brain was like, what the hell's going on? Things ain't processing. Alright, so... I'm thinking we'll put... this here. Connect that to that. Come on. And then in the middle, I might put those things that look like, well, it's easier just to show. Because I'm really not remembering what they're called. Here we go, the propeller modules. Like, put something like that there. I could put them on the bottom, but I kind of want them to be up top to where they'll show. Or I could put them on the outside. I don't know, I'll figure something out. I'm just kind of winging this, obviously, because I didn't have a plan coming into it. I just wanted to do things, you know, the way I like it and the way I want. All right, let's play some music. Oh, that ain't the right music. Oh, no. Ain't doing that. It was the wrong thing. It was playing my intro music, my old intro music. I'm looking for my newer stream music. Professional streaming at its best. Here we go. Perfect. All right. I still have yet to come up with a great idea to use these the way I want. Because I like them. I just haven't come up with anything that I like the way it looked. Now that might kind of work if I get something to look good with them. That would be actually a good spot for guns and things like that. Let's see something. Flip this. No, not that one. I also like these. I think they're pretty cool. I just wish I could make them connect a certain way. See, it does that. And then, like, that would be... that's kind of neat, but unfortunately it's in the inside of the cockpit and wouldn't be able to actually pilot the ship from the inside at all. I could put that down there and kind of like hide it, maybe. Or I would have to make the ship just one more level up higher. Actually, let's try something like that. Do this, put this here. The next one, we're gonna do a whole different floor up there, so we're gonna hide the cockpit inside that level. Now I don't think I am gonna have this correct, because to have this actually the way it needs to be, let's move this back out of the way. Delete these real quick. Now I can put one more layer of stuff down here to fill this in. I just need something here and then up there and up there to make it work. So let's check here. Will these add a connection? All right, just to see if these will actually let those connect. Out of curiosity. Yeah, that'll work. So that'll give that look with, and actually contain that, which actually is kind of neat. Then the cockpit, go back here instead of up there. Then the Titan, no, Thunderbird class is what I was using. So I would need the same kind of thing, so I need that to go there. And then I need another set of those. There and there. And then of course these things again. Too far up. Yeah, I have a feeling, even though that I'll do something like that in a different spot. It's almost like a scissor thing, but I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. All right, let's get rid of these. Let's get the cockpit back in place. Too big. Did I want a whole one down there or half? And okay, we're gonna put you here, and then I'll put something across the bottom here. I could do something like this under it. And there'd be the entrance. I just wonder if there's anything I could do to make the cockpit almost hidden. Won't be able to really steer much from the inside. You would definitely have to do the outside view to make it work, I think. Okay. Kind of cool. Won't work, but still kind of cool. I need to avoid these because I don't want to go full on that style again. Let's see something. Okay, it won't let me increase the size on these. That would have been cool if I could. So maybe it's something only I can do outside of it. If I get rid of this, and then no, I need a ambassador up top. So like do this here like this. All right, now I'm just trying to give myself a general idea of what I'm going to do here. And then, let's see. And then I'll put something else on the inside there. No. It has to look right, obviously. These are going to be too big. No, wait a minute. Now, if I took and put these here like this, flip it, it's going to stick through there like that. So that's not going to work. It's not liking it because obviously I don't want this to turn out to be a square. All right, I don't need these connected. I just need like a small like walkway connection here. And the same thing there. I just need like a little walkway. And if I were to stagger it, it would work better than having that like that. Or just get rid of that altogether. Let's just see what I could do without filling out the set in the center up. Too big. I might end up scrapping it and go something totally different, but we'll figure it out as we go. Or is there something that will fit in between those and make that look right? See, that's kind of dumb in my opinion. Like, if I was going to do that and then have like that connect to there, that would kind of make more sense because it goes along that line. But it's like these here would make more sense if the lines connected in a different pattern. And then where is the other? There's another long one like that one here. This again, it kind of goes with that, but there's nothing like this that works like this does, where this is smooth and then you got the smooth ones that kind of match up with it like that. Kind of bothers me sometimes. Like, I wish they add some more stuff that would go smoothly with things without me having to do a glitch trick to get it to work. What are you excited about, Eva? And I'm guessing, yeah, I was about to say 2 more days. Yep, I knew you were going to say that. All right, so these ain't working. Not for what I'm thinking. Who says it has to be like that? What if I make like a kind of a warship type deal. Where it's gonna have like shipping kind of thing to it, but it's also gonna be a warship also. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere on the idea of a design. Then the ambassador class still goes upstairs for upper rooms. And the upper rooms, that's big as they'll go. They're going to be here and here, and then that's it. I think that'll look kind of cool. The cockpit, actually, I do want back here. So we're going to do something like this here, and then this be the cockpit.
Oh, yeah.
Or this one. I think that might make more sense. One second, I gotta get a drink. And what she's talked about is 2 more days is to Subnautica 2. Which I'm excited about that too. I can't wait to play it. Just random stuff. Welcome to the flock. Huh, I kind of like that there, but nah. It's an engine. I want to do something more than just engines so right now. I'll add engines as I design. Now this might work. And then I add that scissor type look up here. It's gonna have to, if I can bring that out, I'm gonna have to bring that out just a little bit farther to get it to work. Or I'll just make it so this under here for now. That could work, but I'm gonna go something nicer. I actually don't mind that, but how would I make that? Let's go from this side. How would I make this look right? That don't look bad. I don't know if I want to do that, but we'll go off of that for now to see how other things blend in with it and look right. Now that works like that there, but I think, what about you? And then maybe the smaller one, like here. Now I do like that. That kind of works. So let's do that. So put you here. And then the bigger one here. But I would have to do something up top to make that blend in correctly too. Jambo Slice 83. Welcome. How's it going? How many mods does it take to break the universe? I don't know, but I'm sure as hell gonna find out. Not enough to keep coming and say hi. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. So basically, like the title says, I'm doing whatever the hell I want. And since I just add the mods in tonight for the first time, I may add this mod first, and it gives me 200 pieces that I can add onto a ship now instead of just the minimum 100. So it doesn't restrict me as much. There's another mod you can use that gives you unlimited, pretty much, up to like 999. But I'm going to stick with the 200 for now. And then also there's a mod that I added for base building and things like that, where I can shrink and raise the size of any part now and use any part into the building, like ship parts if I want to, which I might do. No, I think it'll look better if I do something different there. Let's check the engines. I don't know if there's any engine parts I would want to stick right here. Because right here is just where the cockpit is, and that's it. It's like the command center. I'm going to have it. So I don't think engines would be something I should attach there. Shielding might be a good idea, though. That's not bad, not bad. But then what I have here and towards the back all the way. No, definitely not that. That just looks like something like it's going to get me hurt because of fire hazards. I'm really putting way too more thought into it than I really need to. I'm just seeing something. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's the one thing. It's like it'll let you put things in weird places, but won't let you put two of them. Any other mods you might be interested in? Well, there's a couple of visualization words are hard. Visualization, there we go, mods that I've looked into that I'm going to try. Also, there's some that if I use, I might not be able to have people in with me during my multiplayer, which I do like having some of the usual suspects join me for my multiplayer, so I might avoid those on certain saves, but I don't normally mod this game. I do mod others, nothing to get you like past certain things. I actually like, you know, playing the game as it was intended. But when it comes to building things, I don't like being restricted. So, of course, as soon as I decided to do this, I was like, yep, I'm going for everything to unlock that I can use to build. Where's a good engine that might work? Okay, if I took that into that a little more, maybe. That ain't gonna work. If it could go into that part a little more to make it look like it's a part of it, that might work. What if I remove this, put this in the here, and then got another part that's longer that's stuck out farther like this? Not big enough. This piece, I don't like how the shape changes so much. That actually kind of works with that like that. Let me see something. There was a part I was using the other day that I really liked. Well, engine cover. Here we go. I didn't go to connect correctly. That sucks. If that would have connected correctly, that would have worked really well. All right. no to you. Go back to engines. You. You're sticking up too high. Interesting choice besides base Corvettes. The Solo, interesting. Can I ask what mods exactly for the Solo? Well, let me pull it up real quick because I did make a list, but I'll actually have to look at it right now, so I'll do that real quick for you. I don't mind. Let me check, and I have a couple lists I try to make, so I got to make sure I grab the right one. I got like Windrose. That's actually a really fun game if you like pirates and things like that. That's a good game to check out. I did a build with that one the other night where I had a mod where I had unlimited building resources. It didn't help out the rest of my game, but it gave me unlimited building resources, which helped a lot. All right, there's a Xeno Arena table fix. That one's a good one where it fixes to where the view of the characters around you are not blocking your view of the fight when you're fighting with your animals. That is a major thing, and I hope the developers take that into mind, because I really hate when I'm trying to do the, I'll just call it Pokemon battle thing, and you can't see what's going on because a NPC walks into view of the camera angle. It drives me nuts. There's one, actually, you know, the funny part is, Jambo, I'm guessing you're the one who made it. I was looking at your Ultimate Settlement mod. I just looked and seen your name. It was exact spelling of the mod I seen on Nexus Mods. So I'm guessing you're the one that designed it. Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Is there any other mods that you made? Well, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if I can get feedback on it until I try it, but I like the idea of what you did there with it. But I will give it a try. I obviously can't do it while I'm live because I'll have to cut the game out and do it over again. And there's also a kind of a mod that I want to try. I gotta find it again. I don't even remember the name of it or who made it, but it gave me the ability to jump from my settlement like a teleporter, but without having to do the long load times for the teleporter and all that. Like, I could just do it instantly without the load time, but it's been so long since I looked, so I'm not sure. Settlement Xeno, I'm working on textures for the table. Oh, that would be great. Different textures for it. Honestly, I would like somebody to actually go with the whole Pokemon theme. Make the table kind of like, not full Pokemon, obviously, but almost make it look like there's a grassland, little like virtual mountains type, you know, like make it look like it's a texture of a landscape kind of thing. And you know, when you have the table itself, it's maybe like a Pokemon arena style kind of thing. Now, I can't say anything because I'm very new to doing any kind of coding, so I definitely wouldn't be able to do mods for a game, not right now anyway. And I can't guarantee I could anywhere in the future, but I learned some coding in Python just so I can make the bot that talks to my chat. Now I'm still working on that crazy AI. It literally does have a mind of its own and does what it wants sometimes, even though I told it not to do certain things. Like tell terrible puns over and over and over again. Even though I tell it not to, it likes telling them a lot. Eva can contest to that one. That looks dumb. It's bad. Okay, you know what? Let's move from... I'm gonna double copy this real quick. Alright. And move back to doing some of the front. There's some parts I hardly ever use, like these. I hardly ever use these. And I try to find a reason to use them. Just so I could find if I like it or not. But haven't really come across anything that makes me happy with them yet. Like this. This would work out good if I could make both of these go in place. But it won't. Oh goodness, Duckbot still calls you Queen Eva. Alright, that would work a little bit maybe. And then the back. Oh, so you're not wide enough. So that ain't gonna work. Too big. Okay, that's not terrible actually. Okay, we got the start of a look, actually. If I get rid of these... and then... put something like this back under it... same thing over here. Put you under there. And then I could add another one of these... bigger ones to the outer ring layer there. Flip it. And the inside of this, no, that won't, I can't do that. That ain't gonna work either, but I might be able to do a flat one. Also, just to mention the did you mention teleport? Yes, I did. Where there was a one I've seen, and I don't remember the name of it. It changed the way teleporting worked, so it was a lot faster and things like that. I didn't have to wait for the the long load and the whole teleporter thing. It was just a quick thing. Also seen some, now this was a long time ago, somebody changed the look of the teleporter thing to do like a Doctor Who type thing, the animation, which was kind of cool at one time, but that was, I think, like 2-3 years ago, maybe more. Ah, darn, what am I going to use? No, it has to be a long one. Why just stick up there? I want to need you to go under here. I'm gonna have to take and move this out of there, ain't I? Be nice if that was just a bit longer. What about this one? If I take this out, and then I put an engine there, I need a... No, needs to stick out just a little farther than that. No, has to be maybe this one after all. No, I need to kind of bump up against it. Like this one, probably. But to do that, I'm going to have to get rid of this, which also removes a connection point, so that could be a problem. Let's see. No, looks like there's still connections. I don't know. I'll test it and see what happens. Engine. This one. I don't know. It actually looks kind of better with that right there, actually. And then I can just put this in there then. Oh no. So I removed that whole piece for nothing. There we go. So I can recreate that, no problem. And it looks actually right with the style of everything that I'm going with at the moment. And you're sticking out right to there, right to there. They ain't gonna be the only engines on this, obviously, but that works. I like the way that kind of swoops down. Only problem is this. Like, that looks good with this, but this here doesn't quite match. And I don't think I could put anything that kind of molds into it, which I would think would look a lot better. Wait a minute, let's see this humongous thing. No. Definitely not. I don't sound like a non-cutscene teleport. Yeah. Like I said, it's been a long while, and I went to look for it today, but I didn't look too far because I was kind of busy. But it was mostly just, oh yeah, I wonder if that thing's still around, kind of thing. No, won't work there. Can be hard to brute force a procedural game through the cutscenes. Our static set. Oh, okay, gotcha. It would be interesting to see if it could happen, though. Let's see. That it's a totally different style. It won't look great. If I put another big one here, let's remove that, put the big one. I kind of like the thinner one up top, though. Huh. That's not terrible either, but I'm not going to use it. Huh. Just seeing something. If I just... Alright, I'm just seeing what it would look like if I switch things around on it. That don't look too bad on it either. I think I should stick with that one though. Yeah, it just fits better. I really do need to put one of these in here. That's too far out. And I can't go no lower. Well, I could, actually. Let's see. Thunderbird walkway, I need it right there. And then I need Titan class here. Yeah, see, I like it being down there, out of the way. And I don't mind putting, like, a set of stairs there for that. And under to kind of hide it, we'll just make it a slope or something. Because I could put legs up against it if I wanted to. Because obviously I can't put legs any lower than that, but these big legs would work. I don't know. We'll get there. I'll just put a pair of legs in just for now, the temporary thing. I always try to pull off something where I could stick these inside there where they don't show, but they're there. Like, it lets me put them in backwards. But once I put these here, I can't put anything else on that outer wall, which I don't like. Need more tea. All right. We're definitely going to keep the entrance down here. And there, I think I'll just put a window. Which window would look? You're gonna try to stop me from putting a window there? Okay, I know a way I can get a window in there, so it's fine. Oh, I don't want you there. I can still put a window in there after this is built, so it's not a problem. Huh. Like, maybe? Need to center it up more. Welcome back. Don't know what color I'm gonna go with this ship yet, but let's just see what colors I can make this. Rust is the only way to really get that to lighten up. I don't know. The yellow stands out pretty good. I'll go with that for now. Like, that is interesting, but I don't think it works with the style of ship that I'm going with right now. And doing something like that wouldn't look right. Like here, I might be able to pull that off. It's gonna block me getting into certain areas, but nah, I don't need boobs. My ship doesn't need boobs. That'll affect me getting in and out of the cockpit also. What about this one? And then it was the bigger one can connect to the back of it. Now that kind of would work. The problem is the cockpit doesn't line up. So I would have to do this. Get rid of that one. Need the ambassador. Nope, I need the ambassador big one. Put that there. Switch to this cockpit. Then that kind of works, I think. Like if I did that like that. Let's switch the color back to normal for now. Mike, how's it going, buddy? Okay, this is working. I didn't plan on doing the cockpit like that, but with that at an angle like that, that might be better. Blending it in like that. But this is supposed to be like a battleship anyway, so I don't know. Because that I don't think would look right. Same style. If I did the same thing, let's remove that, remove that, remove that, and then go back to what's it? This one. That would stick out too far, but I also can make that go to here, but no, that's, I need a short one if I was going to do that then. Like end it right there. Okay, I don't mind that. And then just seeing something. Don't like it. Alright, that slopes down with it, which I don't mind. I just have to put something here to continue things, to make it look right. Or I could do this. Let's see what it looks like when I flip it. And I brought you up to here. I just need something to make that to be able to attach. No. If I'm going to do that, it needs to go back farther. It's going up too far. So this, if I take and replace it with this one, instead, remove you, go back to this, flip it, too bad I can't get that to butt in like that. That would be nice, but I can still get this to connect to where I wanted it originally. If I take and put this here, put you back here where I originally wanted you. I just need something to go here to make that connect. So I need a back piece that has a connection like this, but then it would be in the way of the cockpit and wouldn't look right there. Another big one might actually work. So get rid of you, duplicate you, put you there, and duplicate you. Or wait a minute, no, I didn't know. Okay, I had that there, that there, it's connected to that. Okay, so that's correct. Oh, I need to pull you up one. That was the problem. Okay, now I got the correct thing. Duplicate. Flip. Down. Flip. Okay, now that I like a little bit better. But I just still gotta figure out something to put here. How you doing today, Mike? Missed a chunk of your stream, but going to Pizza Park solely to eat some else's pizza. Exactly. That's the whole point, right, Mike? You don't gotta buy your own pizza. It tastes better. It could be the cheapest pizza on the planet. It's still gonna taste great because it's not pizza you paid for. The rules of pizza, you know, that's how it works. Is there anything connects to that to make that point there? I don't think it'll let me do it though, even if it works. Yeah, to get that to butt up against that to where I want it, it ain't gonna work. Too high. Is there a small one? Nope, too high. It matches there, but not all of it. Ain't going to connect to where I want it. I would have to make that come up to there. I'll have to figure something out to put in the middle there, maybe. Let's go with this, maybe. Okay, that actually butts to that pretty well. Now, I doubt it'll do what I want, but because, you know, parts will have to be inside parts. Yeah. To get that to where I wanted, it would have to go there. And that would have to go on top of there like that. I might leave that there though. I just got to figure out what could go there to fill that in. Find one of these that matches that. Okay, that matches. You match up also. Kinda, but not as good. Looks like my best one's going to be this one. It's not 100%, but it does match up. See, and then there, I could put that there as the fin piece to connect under there. But I don't know. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Because I really like how that looks, but from down here, it don't look as good, in my opinion. So that's going to go away there. I like that. I think from the side that'll look good. And then this going there. That fills that in. My problem is I have that sticking up there. And... oh, okay. I can do that at least. It's not going all the way back, but it fills it in a decent amount at least. And I believe I might be able to hide guns under there. Like this. Yes, I can. Okay, so I just got 2 spots for guns just now. To hide. I like that. I love being able to hide the weapons. Alright, so we're on a start to this. I still need to work on the front, obviously. Like this. I do like how that works to smooth it out. Alright, so I will use those for that right there. I will leave those there like that. I still need to make that smooth out to look right, but still we're on a good start. I still need to hide shields and all that good stuff in here too. So I put that there and it would completely block the cockpit. I can't have that. I'm just trying to decide if it looks better with the cockpit farther forward or not. I might decide to put something there too, just to see how it looks. I didn't mean that, but curiosity. Okay, that's not terrible. I would have to like change the colors to make it look better, but no, I don't think so. Mold those into that. No, kind of looks dumb. All right, let's go back to here. If my last name starts with a letter and you get half off of pepperoni and Canadian bacon pineapple optional. No, pineapple's always the thing you slap on there. Today is K Day and I'm going with a friend to the Kings. That's awesome. And pepperoni's always a good option. I don't care. Pepperoni's good on pizza. I mean, pineapple. I've seen pepperoni. Anyways, pineapple and pepperoni is good. I like it. Yes, I'm one of those people. I quite enjoy it. Doesn't even match the ship. Definitely can't see out the cockpit now, but I do love how it's filled in the spots. Let's do this. Move you up one, right there. See how it looks like this one. And then I don't mind that cockpit with that there like that, because this is not like going to be aerodynamic, even though I make it look kind of like it's aerodynamic. It's not going to be specifically meant to be. I really like these, but they just don't go anywhere on this ship that makes it look right. Let me see something. Okay, actually, that isn't terrible. The gap throws me off, but I also can put stuff to cover that in. Let's try covering it up just to see. Yeah, you go right here, and you go right here, and then flip. Oh, maybe if I bring it out that far, it might look better actually. And then I can actually put something there to sloop down. Not that one. No, I think it would have to come out to here, and then something like these. What, to go down the side of it maybe to blend that in, or this. Will you butt? You don't butt it up against it very well. I don't like it not having a complete connection. What about you? That one's actually not terrible. We'll put two of those down there like that. Let's look at from down here. Okay, that works. And then take you. I'm gonna have to put another one up there. Huh. Don't look as good there though. Because I guess because they're butting against each other and just don't have the same nice look. I need something. Okay, I'll just start with what'll give it a better look for now. Too short, but oh, shrunk. With that like that, I think that would actually make it look nice. Now that don't look too bad. And then I just do this, flip that, I fill it in on there, and take you. Stick you there for now, duplicate that, put another one there. Will you connect? Yes, you will, but you look like poo. Kind of like how that works there, though. But it ain't looking right, so I still need that like that, though. So if I did, let's check the fuel pod cover. No, nowhere close. Engine cover doesn't match up, but that does actually blend in right there really well. So that's an option for after. This has to go like right there. All right, then maybe I can go with this one now and see if that looks all right like this. No, definitely not. Let's see, you. Yeah, I didn't think you would work. You're not sleek enough. That actually is not bad. Just because I don't have like a fuel cell type thing, and let's see. That might work. Kind of swoops it back down into it. Alright, so what did I do? I guess the fuel tanks. Go here. Then these. And then flip. There. Now they match up. Let's go with you here. Replace you with a full one. Now it's one piece. Yeah, I know, low landing gear. I'll get to there eventually. That actually doesn't look bad right there like that. Now, the front piece. How will you look if I change your color, though? If I go with a black and gold look, that might work. But, I don't know. Doesn't quite match either. There's no other kind of end pieces that would work here. Huh, that actually would work. If I could get these like this, that would be even better. But I don't mind that. I think I might stick with it. I just threw that there for the hell of it, but I'm actually digging that. But what would I put on the front of it? That was actually just thrown there for the hell of it, and it turned out looking actually kind of cool. Pizza canceled. Parlor ran out of cheese. No pizza. I can join soonish. If you want to jump into No Man's Sky, you're more than welcome. Unless you didn't mean that message for me. Then, screw you then. Huh. Get rid of you. Why is it connected all the way down there, but not up there? Huh. Won't connect on there, but it'll go there. What the heck is there that's making it let it connect down there and nothing behind it then? Because I really like it there. Huh. Okay, then we'll just go with this then. To that there then. And then I gotta change the colors of this to match. All right, let's just see how that looks. That's kind of looks like it's a weapon now. I like it. Don't ask me why. I just know I'm kind of digging it. Ran wrong chat. Anyway, no going to pizza. Ran out of cheese anyway. AK no pizza. Too many. Jeez, really? That sucks. Get some chicken. Oh, chicken ain't a bad decision either. Chicken's always good. I had chicken for dinner. Rotisserie chicken. Okay, this is starting to look pretty neat, actually. We're nowhere near done, but still, I'm digging it. But it's a good idea to start getting colors matching before I get too far and it makes it difficult to color match stuff. Alright, all these matched, all that matches. Okay, we're good for now. Let's get back to it. Do I want to change, put anything else on there? Let's put some weapons in. It starts getting, okay, I did these. Let's get the rocket launch missiles. I don't think they'll look as good there. But I do like how they'll mount. Let's see. What about the blaster? No. Okay, I can work with that. That actually looks kind of cool. So what, there's like extra connection points up top, or is I'm just lucky? All right, I'll put the rocket under here, or torpedo, whatever. But yeah, I'll put that under here, there. No, it don't look right there. I need to hide that better. Okay, that might work. I can work with that because you see it, but obviously, let's see what other weapons look like right there. Ah, crap! I deleted. Deadeye. You kind of stand out a little too much. Yeah, you take up too much space. I did that one, I know for a fact. I did that one, I believe, didn't I? No, I did those. And the other weapon I put in somewhere. I don't even remember where it's at, but I know it was like that. So, let's go with this. No. See, I could see where it's wanting to go anyway. Nah. Alright, let's get back to this then. I'll worry about weapons after. Interesting. I don't mind it. It's definitely interesting. Just close in my cockpit so I can't see shit. What else? I still got to put landing gear and stuff in too, so let's just start work with that. Infra knife is the best in my opinion. I do like the infra knife, I really do. It's a good one. Where can I put it though? How's that look right here? Like, it's not standing out too bad. It stands out really bad there. Ooh. I don't mind that, actually. Put it like right into that. Almost makes it look like it's a charger for the weapon itself. Torpedoes are not bad. I don't mind the torpedoes at all, but I also don't like the charge time on them. They take too long to charge. And it's like way too long between loading and unloading. I don't mind that window being there. I do need shields, so let's work on that. I'm gonna hide that under the ship, I believe. I'm gonna add one of these. Just because I think they look cool. I might put, oh wait a minute, before I do that, let me finish the bottom half here. Let's do this. I need to put landing gear and things like that in. No, I want something that has something I can attach sides to. So this will probably be the one that has the best stuff to attach the sides to. All right, there, and then one more up front. Not all the way, probably like right there, so it's still hideable with the rest of the stuff I'm doing. In the middle here, I can hide more reactors if I want, like this one. It gave me a little extra boost. And then I could hide one of these in there. Then we're gonna hide everything underneath on the sides with something like these. Okay, I don't mind that because it does come out right where it needs to meet that, but then I can't do that all the way down. So I would have to like do it part way. Let's duplicate. Nope, I need you to go back one. There we go. Come on. And then back one more, then that would stick out. And there, I can't have that. So I need something that tapers down. Will that work under there? Wow, that actually did work well. All right, so I need you over here then. All right, let's duplicate on this side then. Duplicate. Okay, I'm liking actually the way that looks right there. That's cool. And it blends in really well with how I'm doing things. So here, on the other hand, is going to be a whole nother thing. So I think this will probably be the best to want to go with. Maybe something that'll go into the back from there. see. No, I don't want... I do like it that's blocking it, but... Alright. Let's look at this and see how it's going to look. Where's the farthest I can go? Why is it... I need it up here. Alright, I'm gonna have to put these down, I guess. Alright, now I'll go with this. My problem is it cuts up to there. I need to go back one. Yeah, that's better. And then can I put another one of these back here? Maybe a small one? It's working. Too short. What about this one? Okay, that is all right, but I think it looked better if it was the bigger one and just went into it all the way. Well, a little bit more. What about this one? Too short. And something like this won't work at all. And I can't do one of these. Yeah, won't butt against that. So I'll have to go with something like that that'll hide. Huh. Whoa, that piece actually worked really well. We're gonna go with that. All right, well, I gotta actually go duplicate this side first. So move this. Three, and then this. Duplicate this. Put you there. All right, that matches. Then duplicate you. Flip you. Bam. Cool, we're closed in there. That's closed in. That backs to here. Actually, I could make these go back a little more. That would be great. But I can't. Unless I did something like this. And I had a piece there to come out and went up under there. I'll just have to deal with that the way it is. That's all. But I like how that is looking. It's not terrible at all. Flip it. If I could put another one on top of there, that would be cool. Flip you. No, I actually need you to flip. Nothing to connect to. Dang. If I could fill that in, that would have been great. But I can deal with that being like that. That also is probably giving me places to put extra weapons. And shields for that matter. Deadeye cannon. Yes. And a Deadeye cannon here. I don't want it under, but can I see it? No. So it's okay. You. Is there a place to put you? Oh, you're sitting on top. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Same thing over here on top. All right, I got one of every weapon. Let's see. 12, 7, 9, 11. This is holding underneath. Make sure that actually can't be seen. Okay. Nothing sticking out where it shouldn't. All right. Like, that's not terrible there, but it ain't gonna work. I am not gonna do that. As for more engines and things like that, no. Now that doesn't look terrible on that. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there because I kind of like it. Windows. Technically, I could put a window there, but what am I going to see? I ain't going to be able to see crap really out of that one either. Yeah, that's kind of pointless. That looks stupid. That looks dumb. I will put a window right there. But I got to do that from the inside. I could put some here. Here and here. Huh. Well, it does kind of stick it out a little bit. Let's see how the round ones look. The bubble domes, don't look terrible. That's the funny part. Why would there be wood? Okay, I actually don't mind those being there. This thing's turned out pretty badass. Alright. I think it has everything. Maneuverability ain't great, but that's okay. Damage potential's okay. Shield strength is high. Hyperdrive, I kind of wish was higher. This, no. Warp, hyperdrive range, okay. Boost. Automatic recharge, fuel efficiency, shields. So this one's going to give me more hyperdrive. If I was to go with another one, I need to get any farther. And you, I could put you there. But if I were to do that, I need to bring you out to here. Duplicate, and yeah, that increases my hyperdrive by a lot, so I think I will go with it. Oh, I just duplicated that one. Okay. I do have a problem with that a little bit. I can't put it where I want. Just kind of doing this to see what that would look like. Yeah, it makes it, I don't know, it's almost like it's a landing foot kind of thing. I don't know. Just out of heck of it. Ain't like something I can't change pretty easily. I have to get it the whole look of it. Then I would have to put something in the front to finish it. It's not terrible, but it ain't like, yeah, that's amazing. Now I have to go something like that. I kind of like that. It looks like it's, when it lands, that's just like a big gun. This whole entire thing's a giant gun. And this is like hold it into place when it fires. I actually don't mind that at all. And that blends well. I'm actually thinking I want to keep it like that. Didn't plan it, obviously, but I do like it. All right, let's change out the cockpits and see which one I like the most. I don't like that, actually. Not for this. Like, that would work if it was closer to up here, maybe, like part way, but I think this is the best one for it. All right, let's go with this. Let's see what this thing's gonna look like once I'm moving around in it. Apply it. My damn, this thing's big. I have no way into the ship. Didn't I put something behind it? I should be able to get a ladder. Hopefully. Okay. We got our ladder, it comes straight to this, but, and it comes straight out to there. Okay, it's there, there's one to there, then one to there. So, I'll have to be able to put a ladder, then a ladder directly above this one. Can I go back one? Can it work? Question mark. Nope. Okay, I actually like that. Being able to get in and out of the ship real quick. But I need to get upstairs. So, cockpit maybe right there. Where's the cockpit at then? One more up? Yeah, there's the window. No, the floor with the window should be the one with the cockpit. Let's go back. Nope. Cockpit's actually one floor up. Oh, perfect. Going back actually would be better. Okay, I can't go back anymore. So, it'll have to be like that then. But, getting in and out ain't gonna be a problem. Alright, let's go down one floor. There. And that Should have let me put the window in right where I wanted it. Awesome. I don't know if it looks good with the second window though. I'm gonna have to go in here. There we go. There. Now I can be out of here and remove it. Then to put something else on there. Reinforced window. Nah, I ain't even gonna try. I do like the ladder idea though. Just like, will this actually go in here? It will. Just out of curiosity. Ah! Nope, nope, nope. Get off, get off. Curiosity's bad. Definitely didn't like that. Escalator. If I could destroy some stuff and have a straight shot, it'd be awesome. Let's get back to here. Like this. I kind of want to put in here somewhere. But I'm not going to do that yet. What I wanted to do is on the exterior. Like, I want to put something on that empty spot if it'll look right. I'm not going to put it there if it won't look right. Infra knife. Oh, okay. I was still looking old chat. What are you doing tonight, Jam? Just sounded something funny. Oh, that'll be hilarious if it works. The problem is it'll be in the way of my ladders, won't it? But I'd be damned if I can't. Just one giant spear sticking out the back. Well, let's get the colors right at least. I got my sound system. Just playing I am with fast travel. Oh, that's awesome. Let me know how that goes, Slice. Alright, the speakers is funny, but I'm not going to leave it there because that's just would get annoying, especially if it worked and entirely through space I hear nothing but that noise. That would drive me, well, can't go crazy because I'm already there, but I don't want to go worse. Why do I do this? Just out of it's funny. Out of range of a computer, yeah. But still, it was funny. If it's going in here. Okay, so we'll let me put those in there at some point. A reactor. No. Warping back and forth in the game. Check travel visuals. I need to see if there's an attack specific. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me know how that turns out. I know that's probably not going to be the easiest thing to figure out. But it seems like you know what you're doing. No. Giant readout on the rear end of the ship would be kind of funny, but I just have a feeling that I'm going to get so many problems with collisions, it's going to be ridiculous. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm just trying random things just because it's funny. Too big. That could be a literal sign just on the ship. Too bad I can't do this from in here. It'd be easier if I just go on a planet and try to do this kind of thing. So let's do that. Okay. What's blocking me from going up now? It was working a minute ago. What'd I do? I can't go in and out of the ship. Okay, let's just do this. Edit. Modify. What the hell is that? I don't know what that was. What the heck did I put there? Anyways, let's go up. Oh my dang. Let's see how this thing handles anyway. Looking out of it is not terrible, actually. I'm missing a weapon in the back. I'm missing one weapon, but that one in the back doesn't look great without it being there. But let's find my other planet. We'll land back on it. Plus I get to see how slow it is and how long it takes to get there. Where the heck is my planet? Rainy planet, no. Mine was some other type of planet. There it is. There it is. Go back up, back up. My steering's not the easiest, but it's okay. We're going back to the spa. Sure, let's fight it. Let's see how this does. Summon fighters. Oh, I dismissed them. I'm a dummy. No, my squadron's here. Oh yeah, you're screwed. This thing's a beast. Maneuverability's not bad at all, actually. You don't have much weapons, do you? Oh yeah, I won. I don't think it was very fair of me, but I won. Yeah, it's only got me down to 76%. I ain't that worried about it. I don't want the reeking planet. I need my planet. Where is it? I may have lost some of my standing with the Gek a little bit, though. There we go. I'm actually happy with the way the ship turned out. I'm going to go back and fix the weapons locations, but I'm still pretty cool with it. Plus, I want to get a good look at it on the planet. See how it looks compared to how it looked inside the starbase. And I have all this room that I really don't need, but it's okay. I'll be able to judge the size of this compared to some of the other builds I did. Now, I don't even know how many parts I used, for that matter. I could have actually be under 100 pieces for this ship and not even realize it. But I got to build it the way I want without something telling me, no, you can't. Which, there's other ships that I want to fix, actually. I need aqua landing stuff. Okay, let's find a piece of land that's solid enough. Here we go. It looks lime green on this planet. It's not liking what I'm doing. There we go. I'm off of it. Yeah, I definitely want to do something with that. It's not ridiculously big, actually. I like if I can get the land on completely flat ground, because then it would look like the okay, but it's not terrible. That almost looks like it's a power source for a giant freaking gun. Now there's a missing gun on that side. I might be able to put it in here, so let's see. Because see, it gives me the options for the stuff. I think it was an infra knife, wasn't it? No, no, I don't want you there. It's giving me the option to delete stuff, and it's in the wrong place, and I can't get the right thing. It's gonna bother me, ain't it? All right, let's see if I can get it at this angle. Oh, 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 it was almost there. Oh, come on, almost had it. Got it. That's where the other one is. Sending me away from the damn ship instead of going where I want it. Yeah, it's right there, so I should be able to put it in the same spot, right? I did it again. clicked it. Got it. It still wants to jump up like that. Something I'll have to deal with later, I guess. Core interface. Oh, okay. So since this one is considered by the thing probably for show, let's just leave it out then. What the heck did I put? Oh, this must have been one of these I stuck on here by accident. Because I was looking at stuff, just interesting. So now I can stick more crap on here if I wanted to. So this little thing, actually, the funny part is I could build a second ship that's not flyable, probably. Out of curiosity, I'm going to see what happens if I go over here and put everything on here. Let's go with one of these, right? Well, let's get a landing thing. Put you on, right? Then this. No, this. And then you. All right, that's on. Now just some engines. Well, I'm at least going to try to make them even. Okay, we got engines on. Landing gear. We'll just put that on it. Actually, that shouldn't matter because, you know, it's not needed. I don't know, it's just funny. There's your weapon. And
weather warning. Incoming storm.
I need to get in here, so let's see if... Oh, I put that over top of it. I'm a dummy. Can I get it to open? No. Okay, so it's totally for show. But still, that's kind of cool. I could make a ship to stand around here. All right, first, I definitely need to make some type of stairs. So take advantage of this. And I'm gonna use it. Walkway piece. Okay, I don't need that to do that. What about this? Okay. I like the ability to have that at least. Can I put a second exterior platform there? Okay, now that's better. Because now that's just coming up through here and you can just walk up if you want to. and it's not coming through, so you can't see it. So perfect. Actually, like right there, and then make them connect. Perfect. Now I can get up and down it. So, I'm just going in here to get out of the storm, but that's interesting that it's giving me these parts
Storm clearing.
and I can actually use them for some reason on the planet. Like, being able to put like guns in actually is kind of cool, because then I can make it like this place has a defense or something. Flipping it like that and like having it like as a security system, but shrink it down. Or oh, I can make it big as I want. That's awesome. Working back and forth in game to check travel visuals. I need to see if there's an attack to specific. Oh, I read that already. Okay. That's kind of cool, but no. Not at this place. This is a resort. I half tempted to like actually slap a ship in to make it look like it's the landing area for this. Just make just a small ship or something out of the Corvette parts that just stays here. You know, people go up to it, they'll be able to try to click on it, but they, you know, won't be able to do anything with it. I do want to have like a landing area down there and I want to flatten it out completely, and then maybe something up here for the smaller ships, and then I would need a way down from up here, or a teleporter, which I think maybe the teleporter idea is probably going to be my best bet. I also thought about closing this in so the top's not open, but and do it with like the windows. Ooh, making these bigger is way better. Like having one big one, one or two big ones, that actually would be amazing. Oh, that's big as it'll let me? That's okay. Like if I put it right here, and bam, then hit V, so it has to snap in. That's too big, so there is going to be no snap, is there? I do like that, it being bigger, but we'll put it in normal then. Like right to here. Dang it. All right, so well, yeah, I think closing this in is going to be the best thing because I do get tired of the storms kind of running through anyways. So I'm hoping this might stop it from being able to come through. Anybody still, I know me and Eva, but is anybody excited for the Subnautica 2 that's going to be coming out? It's going to be looking really cool. Goblin, how you doing? What should all spacemen do before building a house? I don't know. What should all spacemen do before building a house? Is this a joke? I really want to know. Planet. Why did I laugh at that? My mod Eva likes them kind of jokes too. I've not heard that one before, and I like that one. I doubt I'll remember it, but I'll try to, and I'm going to tell it to somebody eventually. Alright, I need to close that side in a little bit. And yes, excited about Subnautica. Yeah, it looks so fun, and I'm kind of hoping that I'm able to do it release day. Me and Eva will be hitting that one up for sure. We would do Subnautica 1 together, but how we did it, because we didn't have the mod where you could do 2 players, we would play the game at the same time. We started a brand new game together at the same time and see live who would get done the certain things the quickest. Her, being that she played it before I did, she was blowing me out of the water and finishing everything. Oh shit! No, no, back up, back up, back up, back up. There we go. One piece. Fudge it. We're not just going to close the whole thing with those. I was going to do a different style or color in the middle, but I think it won't look great. We'll just stick with this. Alright, cool. I got this. That's going to be the closed in spot. Okay. This is still open. Let's close it in. Now, the only way to get inside is through the employee entrance in the back or the teleporter that I need to put down. Oh, crap. I didn't get these in. All right, let's do landing pads. I think actually having landing pads over top this would be cool, but then it would be like in the way of the people's view of the resort, and you know, we can't have that. So we'll do the landing pads out here. We'll do the small ship landing pads up here, and then the regular size ships down farther. I'll go with these. Let me go higher. There we go. And it's sticking over a little bit. Let's move that. Move you up a little more. Right to the edge of the square. There we go. How far are you going to stick over if I put one there? Too far over. What about here? No. It's going too far under, but that one could be the end point for that side then. And here I'll just put a new one in, but actually level it up where it matches. There's going to be no walkway, which is not a big deal. Wait a minute, I gotta go up higher and look down. Now we're this way. There we go. And then one. There, now it's even. I'll close this in with something here in a second and level it out. They say space, no one can hear you scream, but the ocean, everything can smell you when you poop yourself. And taste you, for that matter. Because technically, fish are breathing in, you know, their own poo. And other things poo. And dead bodies and everything else. Of course, technically, all our food technically grows from, you know, thousands of year old poo. All right. There we go. That works. The colors need change, I think. Wood. Nah. Well, wood actually don't look bad. Warping back and forth again. Check travel visuals. I need to see if there's an attack. I keep reading the same thing in YouTube again. I have only audio. Have you on audio only? Okay. Did you know that you're only broadcasting 4K? I can't afford to watch because of data. Oh, on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch actually should be only going in 780p. YouTube's the only one that should be in 4K, and YouTube you can control what the you know, everything in, whether it's one or the other. Let me see, check out Twitch, and I'm double checking my outputs for Twitch, make sure, because it should only one thing should be going to Twitch is 720p. Huh. Nope, Twitch only has 2160p. Okay. Yeah, I should have Twitch set to only stream at 780p. But it doesn't mean OBS is not listening to me and doing whatever the heck it wants, like it does sometimes. I'm actually looking at the settings now because you said something. Sync with OBS, sync stop with OBS. That's other settings. Huh. I'm not sure. So, okay, Jimbo, you're saying you learned something. Portals are attached to event rewards that seems to call up a visuals you see. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Definitely. Goblin Queen, OBS is the software I use to, well, most people use to stream to Twitch and YouTube. I don't, ooh, that color looks good. No. Looks like pee. I think the wood with the yellow don't look bad. Yeah, let's go with the wood. It's a resort. You're gonna get be fancy, feel bougie. Oh, the bouginess. Ow! I gotta clear the rocks on that, but still, this works good. I still gotta put a teleporter in, and probably like a little building I do over here, because I still need to do like a walkway going up here to it, and a walkway from this to it. I think I'll just leave it wide open though. Well, not totally wide, maybe like a little roof, but nothing crazy. Does Twitch let you... One second, let me pause the music real quick. Okay, the music, now it's paused. Queen, does Twitch let you select what you're viewing the stream in so you can like lower the quality down if you need to? It's been a minute since I actually watched stuff on Twitch versus just streaming to it. Between streaming 6 days a week and then editing my own videos and everything, I don't get a lot of time to just chill and watch other people. Small Kitten, I think I found you again. Yep, you did. It's been a while. How you been? There we go. Back to the music. You're over here now? Okay. Let's go, I think wood will look better up here. Because I'm going to take it from here to here. Needs to be actually above that, so I need to go. Okay, we're not open yet, but thank you for coming by. People just impatient. Don't want to wait till we open up. Too far out. I need to go maybe just these on the end then. Actually, I think I should go those, period, because that sticks out too far. Let's redo it. Delete. Delete. Just stick with the small ones. We'll do it from up here. I'll line it up right about there. That should do it. Didn't quite line up as much as I wanted. And this will stick out too far that way. So I'm gonna just have to do something to make that work. Oh, you're Goblin Queen Kitten. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking while slurping up my that I need to target structure teleports, visuals, and timers, and a few other things to say. Okay, stop that. Pack it in. Don't do that. Do this instead. That makes sense. There's an easier way to do that. They said line up the landing pad completely hidden. Ah, okay. I'm just trying to decide if I want it to stick out mostly. There we go. Let's clear some of this rock first. All right. I'm just deciding how and when, if I want it to come past the spot that's showing above ground. Well, you know what? Let's butt it up against right here, because I'm going to put some little stairs in. And since this is going to be not visible, that's going to help a lot. And then let's do this. Why are you going down below when I need you up top? Fine, I'll just do it like this then. V. I really don't. Oh no, I don't really need the stairs, do I? I just need to line this up straighter. That's what I get for looking one direction and not realizing that it's not straight the other. It's a... Is that a bit of land lay flat naturally? Well, here there's not much of a lot. It's flat, but not flat perfectly. It's going at an angle going upward. And everything, of course, below me is like that. This, I did not flatten out myself. And I didn't make this giant square. This planet is full of places like that. Like there's one there. There's a couple over that way. And it's a square with a hole with a almost perfectly cut square in the middle going down. And I decided to build a resort inside that hole. Okay, there we go. I'll just line it up like that, because at least that way I know it's straight. And looks like it's button up right there. Nope, that's touching first. Okay, looks like they're touching at the same time now. That should be straight. So let's see. Yes, we're straight. Awesome. The pad snaps walls if you build floors, then attach short fences underneath. Attach another floor underneath, and you can build the pad, lower the floor and upper floor. Okay. I got you. What the heck? Oh, it's a giant worms. Okay, that lined up to where I want. That lined up. That's going to stick over just a little bit, but I like that, and it fills that in, but it's going to come over too far that way. So I'm not going to do that. I might just do this here. Yep, should have open and missing. There we go. Then a triangle. Huh. So actually, most of my builds, what I try to do is for most people playing is like I try to do them like somebody would if they were playing vanilla with no mods, which now I'm playing tonight with mods obviously, but huh. Do I want to do that and leave that there and close that just that far down in, or do I want to go down that way with this? Just wrap this whole entire outside with wood. Might just wrap the outside with wood also. Let's see how far this sticks out over here. Okay, it's not sticking out too far, so this might look great when I'm done. And I'm just happy that I got this lined up correctly. Okay, and then I could just do like a small piece here. There we go. And not go all the way that way with it, just the small ones this way. There we go. And then put this under here, close in the gaps. Really don't need to put closing the gaps right here just because that's so close. Might as well. Whoop! A little too far. What'd I tell y'all? We ain't open yet. I don't want to completely get rid of all the rocks off this because I want to look like it's built into it. That's why I thought you better leave. Do you want the pad clipped into the wood? No, not totally, no. Like I said, most of the time, I'll come into this and really not have a set plan on what I'm doing with it. That's how this resort actually came to be. I just liked this planet, liked the way it looked, and went with it. And voila, we end up with a resort. And just this time I decided to close all this upper part in. Now I can't get in, but I'm going to destroy one of these so I can get in quickly. And I'll show you around the inside of it. This, well, I get closer to the ceiling, maybe it'll cut it out. Okay, there we go. I got like a little lounge area. They come up, they can kind of sit up here, chill. Then you go down here. Storm clearing, thank God. It'll give you a better view of it from over here. How'd that wall get destroyed? I'll have to fix that. But anyway, you see it, I got a bar. And over here, I end up putting one of the stations in behind this wall. Just enough to where he'll stick through and kind of look like he's a bartender. And I just made a bar, and then I was like, okay, I need a place for people to chill and sit. So he has like little tables and stuff, but over here, you know, people with money, they gotta have places to chill, and they got their like little lounge area. They got a pool they can go into. Unfortunately, the local wildlife likes to jump in. Then I made like, this is like the rooms that like people who don't got a lot of money to spend, but they want to come to a nice resort can stay. This is the more expensive room, and then you get the cheaper rooms. And like, say this is the like cheaper rooms over here. They only get the tiny TV, where, you know, they get a big TV. And then up here, you got the like the VIP suite. They got a little lounge area. They got a big old bed, plenty of room, a nice little desk to work at. Then over here, which I gotta fix the wall, you got the nightclub. You come in here, you know, there's water down below there. I got the different color panels. We got the lounges, the bar. You know, I had speakers and music and stuff in here, but I kept forgetting to turn them off, and I was getting annoyed by the background music, so I just got rid of it. The patch of water that's under here, I dug deep enough until there was water right here, and then laid those panels just below the water, maybe like a centimeter or so. This here was here already. That's why I built everything around it. If I would have built it, it'd probably been squared and, you know, a little more symmetrical. But since it was already in here, made by the game like that, I just went with it and made it like they built the resort around it. A natural tide pool or something. All right, before I get aggravated, because that's not in there. gold, and bam. Done. Over here is the first one I built. And, you know, you got a nice little room. You got your gaming set up for live streamers. Then this is a one family or one person setup because, you know, they come over here, they got their own personal gym to work out in. Aliens, I didn't know how they would choose to work out, so I just did, you know, however I felt it would be close. Over here, cooking chill out area and a little bit of storage. Then I had a door there, but I got rid of it because I decided to close in this area over here. And this is basically like the employee entrance. And you come in over here, and this is where I have the power for here and everything. I have it kind of basically just hidden underwater, so it's not in the way. I have not finished over here, obviously. I end up doing most of my focus here. Okay. I actually like that, the way the shadows are. That's cool. All right, up and away. We're gonna go back and do outside some more. All right, let the backpack recharge. Uppies! I need uppies. I'm gonna leave that open until I get the teleporter in, because I still need a way to get in and out. And I do want to flatten that land to start putting landing for Corvettes. I actually, and that over there is something Jamdat put in. It's actually a power station he was working on. He hasn't been able to come back and finish it yet. I love the fact that the mod unlocked these, because I do like this. My problem is right here. Yep, we're gonna sit here and bounce for a little bit. Yep, don't mind me. Okay, that's attached. Can I... Okay, I can bring that out to here where it's underground enough to where I can walk right through it. Okay, awesome. That worked out well. Let's put away my big ship. Bring my small one, because I can... It's small enough where I can park it anywhere. And it looks pretty cool, actually. Put you just here for now. You can park on water. What am I doing? Here. That's another Corvette I built. I actually ended up building it the day they released the parts like that. And I made it pretty small. But it worked out really well and I liked it, so let's get this out of the way. Shh, don't tell nobody. The two mod, I know, Kitten, you were here a little bit late, but, that's right. Get out of here. You too. Y'all get out of here. Because I'm about to do bad things in this whole area and you ain't gonna be happy. The mods, just today for the game, because like I said, I always end up doing everything vanilla, but I decided to do mods just because I felt like it. the one mod gave me access to all this while I'm not in those areas. But the real reason I downloaded it was because I wanted to be able to do this. I wanted to take like items that normally you can't resize and make them bigger. Like this. Okay, it's... Call me a liar. But like this, it would. I could make this bigger. I could literally cover this entire thing with those things, and you know, I'm not going to, but I could. I think leveling it out right coming down to here is good. I could either level it out or just build one big pad here, which is not a terrible idea. I'll just and I'll just bring stairs down to it. That's going to be too high though. That has to be leveled. Imagine if you could do this in real life. I make so much money clearing out and leveling stuff for people. I'd be rich by the time I'm done. In one day's work, I have like a couple months worth of pay done. Well, it depends how much you are a spender you are too, I guess. I could about one day's worth of work, depending on the job. Fast as this works, I could probably have my whole pay for 2-3 years. I'm not a big spender. Even when I got money, I tend not to go spending much. I always feel bad buying stuff for myself. I could have $1 million in my account right now and I still be like, nope, I can't. I don't think I should use that to get that or something. My best friend, he's a streamer, also Knock. He had to like literally pull my teeth out to, well, not literally, but figuratively, about like pull my teeth out just to get me to upgrade my PC to where I'm at now. I was like, it's good enough, it's working, I can still stream. He's like, no, you're having problems. It's just gonna get worse. So, I'm modern, I'm upgraded. Pointless chatter with Cluster Duck. Enjoy. You get to that the Cluster Duck guarantee, where I will talk about nothing important most of the day. I told you guys you don't want to be here, but what, you don't want to listen, do you? Flat and large areas end up biting you later. Yeah, I get that. Actually, the thing that always gets me, and tell me if you've had this problem, when you try to color a lot of your building, say like all the panels, make a match, that kind of thing, and then you start doing the color a little more, and as you go, it's like you come back and a lot of the ones you colored are no longer colored anymore. Anyway, that's level enough. I don't need to level anymore. But I built a castle, a pyramid, a lot of different things. I'll show you all before I end the stream. But I'll go and the game just completely gets rid of all the color and stuff I added, and it drives me nuts. All the hard work I put into it, and poof, gone. All right, so the ground. No, let's start up here. Sorry, one second, I gotta go grab a drink. Ah, there we go. That's better. Only wore a quarter. Words are hard. Only wore a quarter of it. There. That's what I was trying to say. I think I'll build it up just one set. I do want to do wood again. We're trying to do a whole resort kind of theme, so right here, I think that'll work. You should stop to save every so often. Upload and build frequency helps. You know what? I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna upload and save because I haven't done that since last time. That ain't the screenshot I had before. All right, let's get over to the hole. There we go. Get in. Where's my hole? There's my hole. I don't know. I'm trying to get a good shot of everything, but I think that'll work. It's probably the picture was still the same, just because I put that ceiling there, it was now in the way. Do I want to take it all the way down that far? Probably not. We're just gonna go like this. I know I could have put walls there, but figured I already had that look. I might as well keep the same look. The size of the Corvettes, I really need to go down this far. I think, yeah. Even though I didn't mean to click that spot right there, I think, you know, no. I'm gonna fill that in with a wall. I'll just do these walls. This backside anyway. Just the back part will be walls, and then the rest of them won't be. Nope. There we go. Yeah. That was a better idea. Less moving parts. Or less parts, period. Better way to say it. And then here, yeah, I should get rid of those. Do these. Or just do this. Don't get pissy with me. You can morph through walls anyway, so what's it matter? I need at least a few Corvettes to be able to land here, so I'm going to have to make it long. Alright, that's good. And then we'll just go up this way. Did I do this? Nope, this ain't me. I don't know, it kind of looks like something I would have done. Alright, I'll fill that in a minute. I may have, because there might have been something on radar telling me there was something under there that I wanted. I think we're lined up. I think I better just go down here, bring it down, and then go from there. All right, now here's where I might have to put some walls under it. Nope, gotta go farther. So I'm glad I decided to bring it down this way, because I had a feeling I was not down far enough. Why the heck is it like that? Did I put something under it? Yep, I did. Ah, I hate that. Alright, we'll just do the regular wall, and then I'll fill it in with something else. I don't like when you don't have the option to fill the wall space in with like let's say you put another one under and it completely changes the look of the one above it. But the problem I have with that is you should be able to select what the wall looks like, if whether you want it to be that different one or not. Like, it wouldn't be hard for them to add an extra letter you could click, or you know, an arrow key or something, just to change that out, so you can pick whether it's going to be the slatted one or not. I have to always have line up the walls underneath to match the walls properly. Yeah, I get that. Like, I would actually like to just put walls down here, but then it's going to change to the slatted walls up there, and that drives me crazy. Like, here, look how different that is. I don't like that, but because of the way it is, I have to do it. I can delete these and make it a wall up top, but then I got to get rid of the slats that I had done down there, and I'm going to have to, because to me that looks ugly, not matching. And I'm not OCD, but sometimes my brain hits a switch and it's like, nope, it has to be 100% right. Unless I purposely designed it to look like the, you know, the building or whatever is floating, then yeah, I don't want that either. Dang it. No. Nope, it did. It went to the wrong spot. Dang it. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, that makes me feel better. Now that corner, it matches everything the same. I tried to make them look like the massive engine keeping them afloat. Oh, that's a cool idea. I like that. There we go. I think that'll work. And then I just need to close it in completely. Which, over... where is that giant hole at? It was that corner. Here. Well, once I close it in, it ain't gonna matter right here. Over here, maybe, but we'll worry about that later. Hey guys, guess what? You're gonna be my new farm animals. All right, wood, not so much for the landing pad. We're gonna go. Where's the other? D? Oh, it mixed them up into this. That's weird. Where's the steel? I guess they'll... Oh, no, that's not correct either. Okay, well, it looks like there is a drawback to this mod. It's not giving me the options where these are. There's the, you know, the steel, the wood, and this style. That's annoying. All right, we're going with this then. Which I can always, you know, disable the mod when I'm not needing to use it also, to get everything exactly where I want it. What's wrong with the corner? Some walls chipped the terrain. No, just the way I had it. Like, it would have been fine, but I had, let me show you. These pieces, or wood. Here we go. I had these pieces across the top, down to one wall, and not the rest of them. So when they matched up, it didn't have that nice brown border connecting to a brown border completely around. It had this, and then this was lower, and it just didn't look right. So it bothered me. Fourth on the left, double click. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I'm double clicking. It's not changing it. Which I don't mind these. It works for like a landing pad anyway. Come on, there we go. All right, so this should be big enough for... I'm not going to finish it yet because I want to see if I need to go bigger or not. Oh, okay, so left side, I got you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, thank you. Cool. Interesting. Cool. I like that. All right, let's see how big my biggest ship looks coming down on there. That technical, that's actually my little ship. I need my big ship. This is actually my biggest, I think. Okay. So that's a decent area. Two very large Corvettes can fit there. Because then if I summon my other, the one that we just built on stream, should be this one. This one's not even close to this big. But it's still pretty large lengthwise. I don't know. It seems. I think it's longer than the Star Trek looking one. Huh. Maybe. All right. I love doing that. I just like seeing it from the... They're all double Corvette Legacy fighters and Corvette intervals. Gotcha. Actually, I do like being able to lay those in here. Alright, I got a teleporter here, and I got this place marked, so... We're gonna go up to here. I'm gonna see how big this, well, long this is when I try to land it on. Because I've had ones where I made them too big and it not work right at all. Like right now. Ah, let me loose. It's not being nice. There. This thing does not like landing to the where it's supposed to, because it's supposed to go right there. Let's go nice and slow. There we go. Hey, as long as you like it, though, it's all that matters, whether it's, you know, big or small. No matter how I decided to word that, it was going to come out bad, so I just went with it. That's still one of my favorite ships. I hope one day they decide to do, like, organic Corvettes. That would be amazing. Like, you have to, like, breed the DNA to do stuff. I think that'd be awesome. This is the planet my thing's on, the overgrown planet, I think. Hot planet, reeking planet, infested planet. Yep, overgrown planet. I plan on renaming the planet at some point. But I want to show y'all before I go tonight the other bases that I was working on. My bases. Let's go. That's the spa. Night of the Temple. This is something I actually did for a viewer. They literally sent a donation in my stream for me to build this building. It's a building in Marston, DC called the Knights Temple or something like that. Yeah, see what I mean by the load time? Where's the front of this thing? Over here? Yeah, here it is. But this is the building. This is actually, I looked at blueprints of the building and designed it the best I could to kind of make it look like it does on the thing. I don't even know if I put a teleporter here. I might have to put one in just so I could leave back out without going back to the big ship. As you can see, I did not do anything inside. I just basically made the outside because the inside, they don't want to show you everything that's inside of it. Yeah, let's just put a teleporter right here. A really tiny one, because I can. Like microscopic. All right, let's find some of the ones I'm actually like put a lot of work into myself. There it is. Castle La Range. Now this one, I spent, let's see, 3 streams on, and I'm talking probably like 6-hour streams. But it's literally, I made it to look like a castle inside and out. Let me up. This is, I literally thought this out and made it almost like this is a kind of a worship area they come to. I gotta remember my way around here. It's been so long since I've been to this one. Alright, security room. Grow room. There we go. I just want to get a better look from outside. I literally built like pylons under this thing to hold this, make it look like it's holding it up. But the whole thing, that was loud. The whole theme was this castle was here already, and an alien race that looked kind of cool from down here took over and decided to, you know, move in. But I think it come out pretty good. There's a couple spots like right there where I put a door, kind of messes up that whole look right there. I'm going wrapping around, but that door didn't. So it's like it bothers me because a couple of them don't match, but for the most part, it still looks right. We got the drawbridge, and then on the other side, I don't think I put much. Matter of fact, I don't even think I have an entrance on the back side. It's just this side. So let me fly around, and then we'll go to the pyramid. That I actually made it into a maze where you go in the pyramid, you get into the maze, and you get lost, kind of thing. Okay, yeah, I didn't put any kind of entrance or anything back here. That is a power storage room, I believe. I just wanted to hide it. All right, yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, don't need to be shot with that crap. All right, let's go teleporter. Stay on the thing. There we go. Thank you. Need to find my way back down. What's up here? Oh, the throne room. I didn't even get to show you that. This is the throne room. All right, we need to go back down. Stairs going down. Here we go. Teleporter was over here. The bad part is I don't think I even named my pyramid. It is not an Egyptian pyramid. It's an Aztec pyramid. All right, so duck under rock. Is that my pyramid? I think that's my pyramid. It's hard to tell with a picture of the ship in a way. I'll have to retake the picture. Yep, this is it. This is an Aztec style pyramid that I built. To get bypass the maze, you would take that teleporter up there, and I'll show you. I actually added a lot of hidden things up in this place. Like there's a sacrificial altar, and then once you go in here, which I never got to finish this room because that's about the time I was asked to do the other design. I was like, okay, sure, and I never came back to this. We got an indoor pool, you know, because, you know, the head priest got to be bougie. Then you come up here, another altar. for sacrificing. Then down here, this is actually the maze. And you have to literally find your way in through it. I can get lost in my own maze, so that's a possibility. Yep, wrong way. And there's one spot in here I designed. Here it is. This is the screw with your room. I literally made it look like, okay, that's an exit. Green light, door. But when you go down this hallway to act like, oh, yeah, I'm getting to it. Nothing. It's just that. And that. You can't, there's no exit. It's just me messing with people. WSND 85 runs the portal at frames 120. It's pretty slow and annoying waiting 15 seconds. Yeah, it is. And then here, it's just another dead end kind of mess with you. You'll go down that way and it'll dead end down another part of a maze. So there's actually, when you come here, you got to go either this way or that way. Both eventually will lead you out. I didn't want to be that evil, even though I thought about it. And down here, there's two different paths doing the same kind of thing. And then this is the main entrance here, where we popped in. And since I'm here, I'm going to retake the picture and upload it. Yeah, see, I don't think I ever renamed it. See, that's the picture I took. Then why does it look like that and didn't look like that earlier? I think that's a good shot of it. There, now it's uploaded. Oh, there's my ship. Oh, the way up there. Okay, I don't quite like the fact that the gun is hanging down even farther than I thought it was. I thought it was kind of, you know, hidden up there somewhere. Like that, but I don't think I want to get rid of anything maybe other than one or two of those extra legs. Like, I could do that and be totally fine. Actually, I think it would look better without the leg landing gear and maybe with the jet looking landing gears on it. Oh, you're cool looking. I have one of you already, but I'll take another. Come here. I want to fly. Yay, I'm a pretty princess. I feel fabulous. Now I gotta actually see what if it's any good, worth keeping or not. Let's look at the start away at the bottom. Where would it be? Actually, that's the third one I got. So this is a green one. It's an A. It's not bad. Then I got this one. He's an S combat. Very aggressive. Oh, then I have this one. This was an event one that I got, I think. So I have 3 different ones. Cool. But, you know what? I think that's good. I'm gonna get back to my other place first before I call the stream, because I really need to get there and finish that. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention I put a secret entrance under here somewhere. Remembering where I put it, now that's a question for the ages. Now here it is. Yeah, kind of brings you out into the secondary part of the maze. Teleporter, got it. Let's put this in here because I don't feel like running around looking for it, and I can always delete it later. Power. Recent House of the Temple. That's what it is, House of the Temple. It's actually called that in Washington DC. Words are hard. Took me a second to remember. I have the slightly smaller temple you probably like. Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. If you're part of my Discord, the link should be in the description, or I could just do this, it'd be a lot easier. And if the link is bad, let me know. This should be the newest link. But if you want to send me the star location, I will definitely take a look at it. But that is where I'm going to call this tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate you. And Slice Kitten, thank you for coming here. I really appreciate you sticking around. I will be doing this game again. Maybe tomorrow before the release of it's late and my brain's taking a slow moment. You gotta overlook me. Dealt with this for years. But anyways, the Subnautica 2 release on the 14th. I believe it's the 14th, so that should be Thursday. But like I said, we'll be back with this. I play this game regularly, and I really love just building and doing things in this game. And people join me to play with me sometimes, so if it's something you think you might want to do, let me know. Y'all have a great night, and I will catch y'all back next time. Cluster look out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and watch some other videos and stuff, because I have nothing else to say, and I'm rambling and stretching this out just a couple extra seconds.